Hello students, this is Miss Kelly. Welcome back to math class. I hope you are ready to learn these two lessons of the week. Should we start? Okay, let's begin with poetry time. Eating fractions. I made a jelly sandwich just for me to eat. Along came my friend and I said a sandwich would be neat. So I cut my sandwich in half. I had a juicy orange, a large one with no seeds. My sister showed up and said, I want some too, please. So I cut my orange in thirds. I had a chocolate bar, thick with nuts galore. My mom came home from work and walked in the door. So I cut my chocolate in fourths. I learned a good lesson about fractions that day, but I decided for my next snack, I'll sneak away so I won't have to share at all. Lesson 8.2 Fractions of Fractions. Let's go to page 332 and 333 for reference. Objectives. In this lesson, we will review fraction concept and continue practicing. We will identify types of fractions and find fraction of a fraction with multiplication. Let's start with our practice.
Let's complete the table. Let's start with number 1. 1/2. Which is my numerator? My numerator is the part that is shaded. In this case, 1. And my denominator is the whole, the one that goes at the bottom. 1/2. 1/3 because we have 3 parts. 1/4 because only one is shaded and we have 4 in total. And 2/5 we have 2 shaded and 5 in total.
Let's begin. We can find a fractional part of a fraction by thinking about parts of a whole. And how can we do that? Well, fraction of fraction equals multiplication. Let's solve. Pay attention. 2/6 times 9/16. Our step number 1 is multiply the top numbers or the numerators. So we multiply 2 times 9. 2 times 9 equals 18. Now let's go with step number 2. We multiply the bottom numbers, the denominators. 6 times 16. 6 times 16 equals 96. So my fraction of fraction equals to 18 over 96. Simple, right? Now, let's apply what we already learned.
To show 4/5, we can divide a rectangle horizontally into 5 smaller equal-sized rectangles and color 4 of them. So we have 4/5. Now we can find a fractional part of the fraction 4/5. Let's imagine we need to find 2/3. So what are we going to do? We are going to grab 2 parts of the 3 parts that we already divide. And the question is, into how many small rectangles was the big rectangle divided? How many of those little rectangles are colored in purple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, total. But this is too much work to do. So there is a simpler way to do it. We have 4/5, and we are going to multiply times 2/3. We go numerator times numerator. 4 times 2, 8. And we go denominator by denominator. 5 times 3 equals 50. So, do we have the same answer? Yes.
Very proud of you because I know you're putting your best effort. So keep up with the good work. Lesson 8.3 Rational Numbers. Let's go to page 334 and 335. Objectives. In this lesson, we will define rational number and write rational numbers as fractions or decimals. Rational number. What is a rational number? When someone asks, "How old are you?" When they ask you for the date, the numbers of pages in math book, the fingers in your hand, what numbers are these? Well, all the numbers that I just said are rational numbers. Let's get a real meaning. A rational number is any number that can be written as a simple fraction. Fractions can be used to locate positions on a number line. These positions represent numbers, and these numbers are rational numbers. Like I said, a rational number can be written as a fraction with any combination of numbers, as long as the denominator is not 0. Time to practice.
You will not get an exact decimal equivalent when we divide. So what do we have to do? We have to estimate or approximate, okay? Let's start with these 4 exercises. It says, for each fraction of a meter, find both the equivalent length in centimeters and the decimal equivalent in meters. So let's start. 1/2 equals 50 centimeters or 0.50 meters. 1/4 equals to 25 centimeters or 0.25 meters. Remember, we are doing it based on 100. 1/5 equals 20 centimeters, 0.20 meters. And 1/10 equals 10 centimeters or 0.10 centimeters.
I bet you understood everything. Great job. Math may not teach us how to add love or subtract hate, but it gives us every reason to believe that every single problem has a solution. I hope you enjoyed this lesson as much as I did, and if you did, please comment below and let me know any suggestions, doubts, or ideas that you have. I am willing to help you in every way I can. Always remember to stay safe at home and practice social distancing. See you later, students.